EA Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got Derek Jones, Maxi Kleber out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Hardy in at point. And for the Warriors, Thompson and Wiggins on the wing. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5. Well, Grant, it's the time of year where teams are starting to find their identity and looking forward to the coming months.
Yeah, you know, you're through the initial grind, and it's onward and upward from here. But teams are still figuring out who the contenders and pretenders might be. But nobody's hopes are completely tarnished just yet.
So Golden State will get the first possession. And the Warriors with possession. The 3 from Curry hits a three-pointer.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
On the wing, Irving, defended by Thompson. Basket's good.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. From deep three-point range, Gafford grabs the miss. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. Hardy, the pass to Kleber. Now Gafford. On the wing, Irving, defended by Thompson. Here's Gafford. And the layup falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Hardy, the pass to Gafford. On the wing, Irving. Oh, there's the alley. Outside Jones. Out to the right wing. Launches it. Kleber, that's good. Kleber's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Can't lose sight of Curry on the break. That's when he strikes. He has fantastic awareness.
Oh, it's stolen away. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Second chance shot, and he can't get that one. Nice D from Gafford. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Jones, the pass to Kleber. Right side, Irving. The 3, Hardy. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving.
Only 1 miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game.
Mavericks foul. Hardy. First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks, Lively.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here's Curry for 3. Nails it from 3. Give him 8.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Dallas has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Irving. Takes the 3. Here's Gafford. Here's Lively. Here's Hardy.
2 minutes.
And he's going for the lob. And that one is stuffed right through.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
And the Warriors call time here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Washington's checked in for Gafford. Mixon comes in for Jones. And it's man in for Hardy. Here's Jackson Davis. 1:44 left in the first quarter. Good on the shot.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
To the left side wing. Here's Exum, guarded by Payton. To the left wing. Washington outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. All right, let's take a look at the highest scoring teams over the past month in the NBA. Number 1, Dallas.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Irving against Paul. Throws it up high. Hammers the lob through.
Paul, one of the very best passers in the game, and he gives it to you right on time and on target.
Well, Grant, in his Hall of Fame resume, just about the only thing missing for Chris Paul is the title.
And he had a shot in Phoenix, but while Golden State perhaps not the favorites, with these other future Hall of Famers, I think the opportunity remains.
Exum passes to Washington. The three. Hauled in by Paul. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for the Warriors. Puts up the 8-footer. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Dante Exum. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Dubs, Chris Paul.
You know, Chris Paul has probably forgotten more about basketball than most of us know. He's an encyclopedia of knowledge for the game.
Now here's Irving. Last game we saw him with 32 points.
Trace Jackson Davis. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Irving for three.
There's the tenacity of Chris Paul. Always on the surface with him, getting right up on him and not giving him an inch of space to get the shot off.
The Mavericks trailing. Left side Irving. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Irving, the pass to Lively. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Hey, there's no denying. Kyrie is a score-first guard, but he's a better passer than he gets credit for.
Paul for three. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective it can be. Back to the game after this break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Thompson and Wiggins at the forward positions. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard. That's the Warriors 5. And here are the Warriors now. 3-point lead. And with a single punch in last season's training camp, it seems the Warriors' culture of joy and togetherness really took a hit, Grant.
You know, I agree, B.A., and that's what they need to recover from. You know, keeping that connection and commitment to a common purpose is so crucial to winning.
Now here's Jones, still without a bucket. And that one's good, man.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Outside Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. The rebound by Mann.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. B.A.?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, B.A. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
And Dallas calls time here. And for a while, it seemed the Warriors were maintaining a dual timeline approach. But not anymore, Grant.
No, sir, B.A. The Warriors setting their clocks and calendars to coincide with their superstar. One, Wardell Stephen Curry.
And that one's good, man.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
To the middle. Here's Podziemski. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Pass to Hardy. Here's Kleba. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. The Warriors leading. To the inside. Wiggins. Kuminga. It's good on the putback. Kuminga's got 4 points this quarter.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Hardy, the pass to Mann. Goes back up. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line could be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Curry. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Out to Thompson. Here's Podziemski. Lively grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pulls it. And that one's long. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
And this is probably a game they've been looking forward to since these guys bounced them from the playoffs last year.
Exactly. Dispatched in the conference semis, and so they'd be forgiven for wanting a little revenge in this game. They should be highly motivated.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. He can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Exum passes to Hardy. Irving for 3. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Warriors have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Out left to the wing. And here's Kuminga for 3. He buries it from 3. Kuminga's got 7 now in this quarter.
They are shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Now a timeout called by Dallas. Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game. Second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, B.A. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help. Love watching Irving do his work in there. Kyrie's so good and crafty in tight.
Here's Jackson Davis, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
And it's Washington missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And they pick up 2. Lively's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Inside. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter.
And a nice touch on the finish.
A little hang time with the double clutch, making it look easy.
27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The 3 from Curry. Curry splashes it in.
He's now matched his 3-point total from the first quarter here in the second period. 4 in the game already for him.
Here's Washington. Excellent D there from Kuminga. Outside Curry. The offensive rebound. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. So we conclude the first half. The Warriors on top, up by 12. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Guys, thanks. Andrew, this team has set the tone at the defensive end. What's working for you?
We just got after it. You know, it's the main thing. You know, we just trying to make them uncomfortable, test everything, and, you know, we were converting on the other side.
It's all about the effort. Back to you.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 14 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Tonight isn't an exception as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. Big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
Love how hard they're going at it on the offensive board. It's nasty every time the shot goes up. They carve out this lead because of their aggressive mindset. Don't expect that to change in the second half.
And over to Kenny. Let's get your insights on Dallas.
Well, the best way that they can get back into this game is to show up their rebound. They need to prevent second chance points and fight. I mean, fight to get.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. That'll be a 5-second call. And during the last month's worth of play, here are the top rebounding squads in the league. The Mavericks, #1.
And last month, this team was active on the glass. Really put forth an effort to box out and track down misses.
Here's Jackson Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson Davis has got 12 points.
You know, we just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
Yeah, they want to get the half off to a quick start, and they know who to go to.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, Daniel Gafford is out there with Maxi Kleber. Then there's Derek Jones. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Hardy in at the point guard position. Well, the Mavericks shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, B.A., think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Mavs, Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Kleber.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They get the rebound. Jones, his shot is good.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And a deep 3 from Curry. It's good! Curry with a long-range bomb.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Irving. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Curry. Curry at the rim.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Here's Hardy. He's covered by Curry. Jones, the pass to Irving. Offline with a 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Here's Curry. Jones grabs the board.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Bogdanovich may not be a star, but he has respect. All-star Kevin Durant said, quote, guys like him challenge you with their fundamentals. He can dribble, shoot, and pass. He's methodical and efficient with his movements. A guy like that can play with his brain and also with his skills. It presents a unique challenge. Brian?
Boy, that is the truth. Nice stuff there, Allie. Thank you. Man, he's checked in for Hardy.
Second in fewest turnovers per game, and they shot well from the field. Top half in the league in that respect. Some of it just came down to patience and discipline.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. Irving for 3. The rebound by Klay Thompson.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. The Mavericks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half to end the run. And that's 2 points on the layup. Irving's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Knifing through the defense like warm butter on a biscuit. Irving knows how to get to the rim.
Pass to Podziemski from downtown. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jones finds Irving. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Assist goes to
Irving's got 8.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Now here's Paul. He's guarded by Irving. Paul against Irving. Takes one from 10 feet, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
From 13, another miss by Irving.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Down low. Here's Kuminga, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
We highlight Thompson's scoring often, but right there, just a great read to get it to the open teammate.
Irving. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Kuminga. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 11.
You know, that CP3 has always got his head up. I mean, he's always eager to find the open guy.
Irving, the pass to Kleba, and here's Gafford. He shoots. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Wiggins. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. And Paul gets it to go. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Irving. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Paul's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Thompson, high post. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Stephen Curry. Klay Thompson is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Pajemski in a 2-guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Such a wide-open look.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Lively passes to Hardy. Up and in on the layup.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Pajemski, and there's the rejection. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on the Dallas Mavericks. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And he can't get the first one. And such great talent in the league, Clark. But the All-Star game last season, not the most competitive. Does that need solving?
It certainly needs attention because the game has dwindled from anything near competitive for a decade or more. I've not been a fan of it because it's basically turned into a glorified layup line. and I don't think that reflects well on the game. I know the fans enjoy the engagement and the weekend, but the game itself needs retooling in a big way, in my opinion.
Lively shot is off.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Dallas is shooting about 43% in this one. Outside Irving, looking to get it going, and play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Thompson right side. The three is up. Washington grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hardy, the pass to Washington. And here's Griffin outside. The rebound by Bogdanovich. Golden State is gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Payton. And he gets that one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Hardy's shot is good.
Griffin.
Now Curry. And the league looking to curb how much the top teams can spend. Stricter financial rules now in place, Clark.
Yeah, I like the salary cap. Its theory is good and well-intentioned. I think it does help the small market teams a bit. A lot of teams didn't like how certain West Coast teams were spending, but I still think there's room to give teams the option to exceed limits if they're willing to pay the consequences for doing so.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. The Warriors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Prosper. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Fernando. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes
Left side, Paul.
2 minutes.
Perfection with the jumper from the elbow.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Pass to Hardy. 1:46 left to play in the fourth. And here's Paul. Outside Bogdanovich. Pulls up at the elbow. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one.
And you know, Bogdanovich is just such a deadly shooter from there. The defense has to do a better job against him in that situation.
Now the Warriors with it. They're on a 14-6 run.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
For the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year. And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
And book it, Fernando.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Curry finds Paul. Another shot. And it's good on the layup.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Griffin against Curry. Griffin passes to Fernando. Back to Griffin. Oh, he tries a three. Gets the three to fall.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Paul with it. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
We'll see you.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.